Truth is stranger than fiction is said for a reason. The world can be a pretty amazing place, filled with amazing discoveries and bizarre natural phenomena. When you think you're too jaded and have seen it all, people and things can pleasantly surprise you. Here in this video, I'm going to tell you some more amazing facts which we have not included in the previous series of amazing facts. So, if you haven't watched our previous video in the series, we'll be including a video link in the description. Make sure you watch that video first before watching this. So let's get started. Number 1. There's a company that turns dead bodies into ocean reef. The business Eternal Reefs provides a cutting-edge option for those who fantasize about being buried at sea. It combines a person's cremated remains with concrete to form a pearl that loved ones can etch with personalized messages, handprints, or eco-friendly mementos. After that, the pearl is enclosed in a reef ball and thrown into the water, where it creates a new habitat for fish and other marine life and supports a healthy ecosystem. Number 2. The name bonobo resulted from a misspelling. The term bonobo, the name for apes, may sound like a translation of a significant term, but it was actually a typo. According to legend, the animals were first discovered by researchers in the 1920s in the Zaire town of Bolobo, but the name of the location was misspelled as bonobo on the shipping crate the animal was placed in, which caused others to refer to the animal by the name, which stuck. Number 3. There is an annual coffee break festival. The coffee break is an essential but frequently underappreciated part of every day for millions of people. The town of Stoughton, Wisconsin holds an annual coffee break festival to pause and give the break its due. There will be coffee tastings, brew-offs, and bean-spitting competitions at the event. Stoughton, why? According to officials, the practice of pausing during the workday to brew some coffee and chat among women who worked at the neighborhood Gunderson Tobacco Warehouse began in the city in the late 1800s. Number 4. You can buy a flying bicycle. British inventors John Foden and Yannick Reed have created a bicycle that actually flies, which sounds like something out of a science fiction book. The Explore Air Paravello is made of a folding bike and a small trailer with a fan motor that runs on biofuel. With a long enough runway, the motor turns the fan, which has a top speed of 25 miles per hour and a maximum altitude of 4,000 feet. Although the creators couldn't raise enough money to make enough Explore Airs for widespread distribution, they are still providing their creative services through bespoke production. Number 5. Dolphins sleep with one eye open. One of the smartest animals on the planet is the dolphin, which may be due to their ability to conserve mental energy. The marine mammals have perfected a clever trick that allows them to maintain partial consciousness even as a portion of their brain sleeps, because they must constantly be on the lookout for predators. When the animal's nocturnal alertness was continuously tested for 5 days, researchers tested whether this half-sleep would have a negative impact on their daytime alertness. However, they discovered that the animals remained just as perceptive and awake as before. Number 6. Vacuum cleaners were originally horse-drawn. One of the earliest vacuum cleaners that is known had to be transported from house to house on a horse-drawn carriage due to its size. Its massive hoses were inserted through the customer's windows, and a gas-powered motor created the suction that pulled the dirt and debris into a glass container where onlookers would marvel at the volume of filth coming from their neighbors' homes. Number 7. The largest padlock in the world weighs 916 pounds. According to the Guinness World Records, the biggest padlock in the world is a creation of a group of students and instructors at the Pavolo Arts College in Russia. It is 56.8 inches tall, 41.3 inches wide, and 10.2 inches deep. The key and the bulky lock together weigh 916 pounds. The object it's guarding must be much heavier than it is. Number 8. Pandas poop most of what they eat. Bamboo, which is also extremely difficult to digest, is essentially the only food that pandas consume. This means that in order for these cute animals to consume enough nutrients, they must consume about 30 pounds of the substance daily, defecating roughly half of what they consume. And even what they do digest is not especially easy on their gastrointestinal system. These guys should really consider a change in diet. Number 9. McDonald's introduced drive-thru service due to the military. In a restaurant in Sierra Vista, Arizona, close to the Fort Huachuca military installation, the first McDonald's drive-thru was set up. Military regulations prohibited the soldiers from donning their uniforms in public, and they weren't about to change into civilian attire just to grab a burger and dash back to base. As a result, restaurant manager David Rich came up with a solution. He cut a hole in the wall to allow the military to pick up their orders without getting out of their vehicles. The idea quickly gains popularity due to its practicality and simplicity. Number 10. The fuller the fridge, the more energy efficient it is. In addition to making it more difficult to choose what to snack on, an empty fridge wastes energy. The more empty space there is inside the refrigerator, the more warm air is able to enter and displace the cold air when the door is opened, necessitating the production of cool air by the appliance. When the refrigerator is full, less cool air escapes and less power is needed to refill it. The authors of The Kitchen even advise people who have refrigerators to replace the empty air by filling empty bottles with water. Number 11. There's a Lego bridge in Germany that you can walk across. The Lego Brücke, also known as the Lego Bridge, is located in the German town of Wuppertal. The bridge resembles candy-colored Lego bricks and offers a path for pedestrians and bicyclists to cross the street below. Contrary to appearances, the bridge is actually made of concrete and was painted by street artist Martin Hewald to resemble the well-known construction toys. Number 12. Umbrellas were once used only by women. Although almost everyone who lives in a rainy area uses and appreciates umbrellas, for centuries people believed that only women could use them because they were associated with the chic parasols that women would carry on pleasant days to protect their skin from the sun. However, the barriers started to crumble in the middle of the 18th century as public figures like the philanthropist Jonas Hanway began to carry umbrellas at events. The usefulness of the accessory quickly caught the attention of others, and soon, men were using them just as frequently as women. And finally, at number 13, squirrels are behind most power outages in the US. According to the American Public Power Association, APPA, squirrels are the main reason for power outages in the country. The APPA even created the Squirrel Index, a data tracker that examines the patterns and timing of squirrels' effects on electrical power systems. It turns out that May to June and October to November are the busiest months of the year for squirrel attacks. So that's the end of the video. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and press the notification bell so you never miss out on our next videos. Until the next video, take care.